Well, here's hoping. Hello. My name's Devin Higgins. I am 44 years old, and for the last 15 years, I have been a journalist working around the country, both in TV as well as print, and even in radio. I've also been a podcaster, a digital content creator, a copy editor, videographer, photographer, just about anything that you can conceive of being part of media. Yeah, I've kind of done it. What I also am right now is currently looking for work. Now, I've been on LinkedIn for the better part of 8-9 years. And in that time, I've seen it evolve from being a place where, in theory, you could go and find work, to being dominated by three groups of people. One, the people who say that they have work for people to apply to. Two, the people who are able to post success stories about how great their lives have been and how lucky they are to find amazing careers with amazing companies, not only around the country, but around the world. And three, the people who seem to be making a living trying to convince people they have all the ideas, all the tricks, and all the tips that will get somebody a job. But here's what I'm not seeing on LinkedIn. What I'm not seeing on LinkedIn is somebody willing to step forward and say, this is what it's like for the average person who is trying to find work and try and get a career going, or jump started or restarted or whatever, and finding out just how incredibly difficult it is, if not, in a lot of ways, impossible. A common theme that I see across the board on social media is the system is rigged. Now, in 2019, I wrote an article that I posted on LinkedIn about how over the previous 5 years, from 2014 to 2019, I applied to more than 600 jobs in 600 different posts around the country in the world of journalism and media, for which I am fully qualified. I have a college degree, and I had ample enough work experience even back then that I thought I would be able to transition smoothly and keep my career going. Instead, I only received 600 rejection letters. Now, when you have gone through that sort of experience, it's almost impossible to determine that when you look at the landscape of trying to find a job in America in the 21st century, the system is, for all intents and purposes, rigged. Now, people are going to push back on that, and I understand that. My goal is to do this, is to try and highlight just how much the average person has to try and work that much harder to try and find a place where they can just get a steady paycheck again, let alone a long-term career opportunity. And the only thing I have to go by is my experience and what I've encountered over the last 15 years. Now, why did I get into journalism and media? I got into journalism and media because it was something that I had been passionate about since I was a little kid. I always wanted to be a storyteller. I always wanted to be a writer. I always wanted to be a creator. I always wanted to be somebody who created stories or found stories and highlighted stories and documented stories and did those sorts of things that a journalist does. The one story that I've always been really reluctant to tell is mine. So that's the other goal I have while I'm doing these. And how I'm going to do it is I'm going to condense it down to about 4 minutes, and it's what I call 4 minutes of truth, where I will explain from my own experience, my own research, my own interactions with people, and what I see about how it is for the average person to try and be able to just get moving forward in their employment life in a productive way, and just how hard it actually is. So, watch this space. Stay tuned. I don't have any political agenda. I don't have any specific economic agenda other than I'm able to take this platform and use my voice, which I've always been reluctant to do, to try and bring a very real situation to light. Hope you're interested, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.